Okay, welcome back everybody to the channel. I am the Survival Hermit. Today we're going to be going over the big update that is going to be dropping midnight August of the morning of August 1st on the East Coast time zone in North America. We're coming up here in about 36 hours. We're going to be getting a huge update, and I want to go over that update real quick with you. So that everybody can be prepared for what's coming. Okay, first things first. First section of the update is the Memetic Optimizations. You're going to see that up in the top left of the screen right now. What we've got here, added a new item drop, Memetic Specialization Memory Fragments. These are going to solve all of your specialization woes, help you prioritize the things that are most important to you. After using a Memetic Specialization Memory Fragment, you will gain the corresponding Memetic Specialization effect. So they will be key to specific Memetic specializations. You're going to be able to farm these, and they're going to give you a specific specialization effect so that you can pick some of the specializations you want instead of relying solely on chance. Up to 3 of these specialization fragments can be used per season. When the in-game item controller is used, there is a certain chance of obtaining a random memory fragment, so you're going to farm these by doing content that requires controllers. All Memetic Specialization memory fragments will be destroyed at the end of the season, and they will not be sent to the Eternal Land Depot, so you can't carry them over. Memetic Specialization memory fragments can be traded between players, so you can get together and choose who's going to get what. They've adjusted some display elements on the Memetic Specialization screen, optimized the stacking of certain metal ingots in the backpack, that's going to be great, optimized the display of Memetic Specializations in the gear details pop-up, and the production output of regular ammunition can be increased by 50%. I assume this is just a new Memetic Specialization. Okay, the next section that we're going to be going over is gameplay optimizations. Enriched the Highway Pursuit game mode. Added a new Highway Pursuit route to the Chalk Peak region. The event's starting time is now fixed at 9 p.m. server time. Rosetta trucks now automatically drop sproutlets even if the player does not attack them. Increased the quantity of sproutlet and reward drops. Optimized the item storage quantity and subtraction rules of the cargo scramble game. Optimized the ease of checking certain display elements. After opening the map, you can now click on Monolith, Securement Silo, Public Crisis Event, Cargo Conquest, and other icons to open their details screen. That's really important. I really like that. Added a combat invitation function to Public Crisis events. You can now send invitations to other players via chat channels. Oh, this is wonderful, so you don't have to keep spamming chat to bring people in. There's no longer a countdown timer for pressing ready when entering a monolith or securement silo. So, oh, this is great, because I always forget. If you've ever watched my stream, I'd be forgetting that all the time. Okay, the next section we have is vehicle optimizations. Increased the acceleration and maximum speed of low-level motorcycles. Lightly increased the acceleration and maximum speed of off-roaders and coupes. This is going to mess up my roller coaster that you see in the back there. Fixed an issue where after boarding a vehicle, the player would need to press a movement key once before being able to operate the vehicle. Added a function where if a vehicle is stuck on terrain, you can hold down the accelerate key to free the vehicle. This is perfect. Added a setting for auto-centering the vehicle camera. You can now choose to enable or disable auto-centering while operating a vehicle. I really like this because I like to look around while I'm driving around. And optimize the vehicle repair and modification procedure. Heavily damaged vehicles must now be repaired before they can be modified. Okay. Next section is a really short section about planting. Added a continuous planting function to the planter box. This function will automatically replant with the previously used seeds and fertilizers. This is wonderful for casual players. It shows again that the development team of this game are really focused on making sure that casual players enjoy the experience as much as us hardcores. Okay, next you see we have the combat optimizations. This is going to be an important one for everybody. Fixed the issue where the attack buff gained from defeating a target with Doombringer did not stack. Fixed an issue where certain kinds of damage in PvP mode were not affected by the gear build. Interesting. Adjusted the rules for bounce target selection. Blackwater will no longer be targeted by bounce attack. Okay. Adjusted the displayed weapon accuracy values. The actual attributes have not been changed. Awesome. Added a weapon inspection function that can be accessed from the action wheel. Like it. Added a hit counter for the KAM Abyss glance, and optimized the field of view when using iron sights on the CAM weapons. That's excellent. That's going to make everything a lot easier. Sometimes you just don't need such a narrow focus when you're looking down the side. Okay, the next section we're going to be looking at here is the wilderness optimizations. Construction is now forbidden in the vicinity of the Scarecrow at Ripley's Market. Okay. Added a camera height option to the settings. The player can now adjust the character's vertical position on the screen. Excellent. And optimize the movement path of the wanderer. Now move around within a single region effectively. And honestly, oh, okay. Excellent, the wanderer, got it. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. Okay, next we've got interaction, art, and sound effects optimizations. This is going to be a really quick one. Optimize the appearance of teleportation towers. That's cool. I'd like to see how those look. Optimize the on-hit sound effects for certain deviants. Unlock some control functions and some settings. Great. More options. Wonderful. And added a controls display function. The player can now view their current controls and their corresponding functions. Wonderful. Great additions. Really good quality of life stuff. Okay, here we have another incredibly short one, trades. Added Nissa's loot crate to the Sproutlet shop of Nissa, an NPC merchant who can be found in neutral strongholds. There is a 30% chance of obtaining a legendary mod when opening Nissa's loot crate. If a mod is not obtained, one of the following will be obtained instead: acid times 200, barrel premium fuel times 20, or stardust source times 67. So these are mods, not the accessories, right? But the mods that you're constantly farming in all of the dungeons and the boss fights. So another way to obtain those, bringing people back to those cargo events in the open world throughout the entirety of a season, instead of just however long it takes to buy the things that you really want to buy. Giving you something else to spend those sproutlets on. That's very, very important. I love to see that. That is a wonderful change. Next we have Deviation Interaction Optimization. Optimize the controls for synchronizing deviation abilities. The player can now press G to interact with the securement unit to sync a combat deviation to their cradle. You used to press G to take out the deviation. Now, we've also adjusted the controls for withdrawing deviations after opening a securement unit. The player can now press U to withdraw the deviation. This is going to take a little getting used to for people who have already played, because we're used to doing that differently, but this is definitely an improvement to the control scheme for working with your deviations. Wonderful. Alright, next we have character controls and camera optimizations. Optimize the camera when interacting with the bed furniture item. Okay, I'll be interested to see how that changes. Reduce the player's recovery time after being grabbed and thrown by a deviant. I didn't realize they threw you. Fixed an issue where changes to the character's body would cause their arms to clip when using a melee weapon. And adjusted the camera sensitivity when reloading while scoped to be the same as that of aiming while scoped. Camera controls when reloading a weapon with a high-powered scope will now be more excellent, because that has been a real problem for me. As you all may know, I play a sniper. I love the 8x scope. I'm all about it. I'm really happy about this. Alright, next we've got task narrative optimizations. To make it easier for you to view all purchasable items at traders and neutral settlements, items sold at Claire's shop are now included in the settlement shop. In addition, the player can now press W and S to scroll through dialogue options. Excellent. Really simple, great update. Okay, next we have the cosmetics optimizations. Added more hair color presets. Great. Optimized the results screen for Rift Space, Securement Silo, and Dungeon instances to highlight players with outstanding performance. Added a results screen for the Prime War and Stronghold Conquest that congratulates the top-ranked players. Various stylish effects will be displayed based on the player's ranking. I'm not a huge one for fashion, but I am huge for scoreboards and leaderboards. I think that being able to, at a glance, as you're going through that screen, even if you're going through quickly, know who it is in your team, and especially if it was you who was really outperforming, is going to really make players feel good when they do a good job, and it's going to make them want to be higher in those standings and push their builds to better levels. So that's just fantastic. Okay, next section we have is performance optimizations. On PC, the resolution can now be changed when playing in full screen mode. I didn't even know that this was a problem because I play on NVIDIA GeForce Now and I pretty much always just leave the presets. But for people, especially hobbyist PC builders, this is going to be a huge one. They want to get the most out of that machine that they spent so much money on and so much time in. Okay, next we have another short sections, other adjustments. Optimized the mana bus scenario on PvE servers. New server-wide tasks and rewards have been added for Phase 5 of the season. Excellent. I don't play PvE. Fantastic for those people who do. Love to see new content come. Okay, next up we have a really big one. Themed events for August. On Nalcott Island, the month of August itself is an anomalous event. During this forgotten summer, we will receive additional produce from harvesting every week. More events will be gradually unlocked in the game. All metas are welcome to participate. The login event on August 1st, 8th, and 15th. Special rewards will be unlocked, including the epic cosmetic Crimson Spider Gloves and a Butterfly's Emissary Crate. Rewards can be claimed anytime before the event ends on September 4th. So we're getting a month-long event here. This is fantastic. Upcoming events, we're getting Wilderness Express, starts on August 15th. Enjoy racing through the wilderness alone or as a team, and earn a rating for mileage and collisions achieved. Attain the required rating to claim rewards including Starchrome and the limited edition cosmetic Fulfilled Wish Vest. Then we have Secure on Site, starts on August 22nd. During the event, defeat enemies to earn loot crates, which may contain specimen cards. Collect specimen cards to fill the specimen encyclopedia to obtain rewards. Refer to the event screen for detailed rules. This is fantastic. I love to see that they're going to be having some seasonal event content and some different stuff coming out as we progress through the regular season content. This is fantastic. Alright, and last but not least, we have the new arrivals at the shop that are going to be available after the patch. We have added the Epic Quality Outfit Racing Loon, as well as a discounted theme pack. Added the Neon series of Epic Weapon Cosmetics for the Soaker, MG4, KV, SBR, and other popular weapons. Added the City Vending Machines cosmetic for the vending machine. It is the first facility cosmetic to be available and comes in 3 colors, brings some glamour to your trades. And added the Sunny Coast Living Room Furniture Set. Transform your home into a romantic summertime beach. I just want to make sure that I put those new shop arrivals in here. This is a free-to-play game. There is no pay to win in their shop. It's all cosmetics. I think it's a great way to monetize. And I'm really, really happy that that's being done. So absolutely, I want to promote their shop. If you're into the fashion, if you want to change the look of your character or your buildings, you want to put something really nice in your Eternal Land, check out their shop, see about a pack. Or wait, they're going to have more packs coming out. You might find something that you like more. Certainly don't buy something just for the sake of buying something. But if you think you're going to get some enjoyment out of it and you're enjoying the game, absolutely, that's a great way to support this dev team. This update has just more proof that this dev team is paying attention. They're listening to problems, they're listening to community, and they're putting out updates to make sure that we get the product that we're looking for. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for coming by and watching. Don't forget to support Once Human.